was gonna do my laundry today, but the washing machine is broken, so I'm gonna have to wait until Saturday for them to fix it. What's up, guys? GeorgeTheCloud here. My name's Jorge, aka George. Welcome to the channel and welcome to my live. We have Bryan Adams. Will we ever be friends again? So this came out 5 days ago. I've been meaning to get to it. I'm like, this is the thing about doing reaction videos. Every time I react to somebody, I subscribe, and then the whole point is that I, react to everyone who I'm subscribed to. But it's almost impossible, so I get, behind, and it's a catch-up game at this point. But either way, ignore that rant, because right now we're focusing our attention to the man himself, Bryan Adams. So, have I read about him? I feel like I have. I feel like I did this recently. When was the last time I reacted to his song? Thinking about all our younger years. It was only you and me. We were young and wild and free. Now nothing could take you away from me. That's Heaven, right? Yeah. Classic 80s banger. And that may be the only song that I know from Bryan, to be honest. Let's see some songs here. Here I am, doo-doo, doo-doo, rock you like a hurricane. That's not the song. Please forgive me, I know not what I do. That one I know. Maybe a few, but if you guys have more suggestions, feel free to comment. Also, check out my Patreon. I just moved all my videos from YouTube to Patreon. It took me a really long time. A really unfathomably long time. So do check it out. You can sign up for free. But now, grab some popcorn, fill up your water, put your headphones on. And let's go, you know what? Let's go for a walk in the desert.
I remember those summer days and those long hot summer nights. We were young and free and everything felt right. You started dancing crazy. I was trying to be so cool, but the seasons changed and we lost touch. Will we ever be friends again? Didn't think I'd fall so easy. Will we ever be friends again? When we were together, you said you'd marry me. Will we ever be friends again? I wanna see you again. We'd head out to the edge of town, your hair blowing in the wind. There was nothing like it. We'd make out and start again. But you were gone before I woke up. It was like living in a dream. I thought I was tough, maybe not tough enough. Will we ever be friends again? Didn't think I'd fall so easy. Will we ever be friends again? When we were together, you said you'd marry me. Will we ever be friends again? I wanna see you again.
Wow, look at this landscape.
Back and think about how that summer would never end. Yeah. Will we ever be friends again? Didn't think I'd fall so easy.
The vibes here. Wow, that looks infinite. Where was that shot? Was that recorded in Canada? You know what I'm getting vibes of? It's been a long time without you, my friend, and I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. We've come okay, I'm not, you know the song probably, but it's like that kind of I miss you song. First things first, we hit the like. I am subscribed, and I'll have a link of the original video down in the description below. Before I forget, I did see that thumbnail of another of his songs. I wanted to react to that one. Came out a few months ago, and I didn't get to it. So if you guys are interested, feel free to comment and suggest. So, okay, I think I get the point of the video. It's very nicely put, right? And it's the fact that, you know, he's remembering somebody whom he had a connection, or who he had a connection with, and time has passed, right? Days turn into weeks, which turn into months, which turn into, that's right, years, people. And it just, time flies. And, you know, he's saying, like, will we ever be friends again? Will we ever talk and get that feeling back of when we were together, and, you know, the experiences that we had, the moments we shared that will live on in his memory. But I was thinking about it from my perspective, which is the whole point of music. It's very good when, you know, they manage to do that. It's like, now in your head, you put yourself in that position, and you're thinking about like your personal life. And, you know, I'm 30 years old, believe it or not. I'm not that old, but I'm not that young, or am I? It's a dilemma, and I feel like time has gone by, and there's friends I've had, people that I've made connections with throughout my life that I haven't talked in years, and it's that feeling that I think it's still there, right? If we decide to talk to each other, to meet up, whatever, like we get it back. We get all those fun times back. But it's the silence right now that, you know, we don't talk to each other, and not in like a bad way, like something happened. No, it's just like, you know, you move around, you meet new people, and you sort of stop talking to the others. And I think it's a mistake, right? We should reconnect. And that is going to be my advice to everyone there. Just reach out. Somebody has to do it, right? If you just keep waiting for the other person, you might wait forever. And so, are you going to take that risk? You shouldn't. I'm going to apply that, my own advice then. I'm like, now I have to do it. But yeah, it's that feeling. Bryan Adams has such a great voice that is very apt, I think, for this type of music, like soft rock. He's got that raspiness. It's kind of rock and roll, but a little bit toned down. It's like more relatable, like more approachable. Like if you hear that voice on the phone, you're like, sure, like tell me that, like that's an approachable voice, right? That's someone that you can connect with. I feel like I don't know if that's how to describe it. This girl here, or this woman who they have, reminds me a lot of I think it's Asher from Pokemon. Why did she look so much like Asher? Or am I? Yeah, it is Asher Pokemon. The guy. I don't know. I just, well, maybe my mind is getting carried away. It could be like the collar is set up, and the hat. But either way, I get the point. I don't know if she may be his wife in real life, or somebody related to him. But I would also like to know where this was filmed, because this place, it's so like untouched, so virgin, if you will. You get what I'm saying? It's like almost like stepping on it and leaving your footmarks. You're making a point, but you're like messing it up. I don't know. It just feels so pure and perfect the way it is. And you see the little patterns and like waves forming in the sand. And it's so extensive, as if this was in Mars or something like that. You don't see any other sign of life aside from Bryan and the they did a great job filming this. I'm sure they had to, like, because think about it, they're really not trying to show anyone else here. So the whole camera crew and production team, everyone behind this, probably like a group of 30 people here. They're like, okay, you gotta get this shot just right. Get out of the way, have the drone move this way, and you people, stay over there. So there's a lot of like logistics going on here in that aspect. But a very beautiful place to look at. The color is very earthy, right? Very comfortable color to look at for a long period of time. Like, it would not bother your eyes or anything. It's just like nice and calming. Same as the waves here. So I'm thinking this may be, in the coast of Canada, someplace, because he is dressed with a coat as if it were cold outside, right? It's not a hot desert. But then again, I know nothing about Canada, so who am I here? But yeah. Okay, nice song here. Thank you, Bryan. And again, guys, if you have suggestions, comment, check out the Patreon, and at the end, do a flip. Till the next.